everyone, welcome to the first official episode of Mr. Positive. And today I'm going to review smg4. I've been watching it since 2013. My dad recently watched it. And he's never been the same. Hey Daddy, wanna watch YouTube?
What is it?
smg4.
Oh no! Spare me!
So yeah, but other people have more strong criticism than it being weird, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So prepare to enter the world, the stupid world of smg4, full of memes, emotions, terrible decisions, and more. Welcome to smg4. So it all started in 2011, where smg4 made his first video introducing many and over in the following years many characters were introduced. Most of them are long forgotten by now, with some exceptions that we'll get to later. Many people loved all the wacky random humor and such, but of course over the years things started to take a turn for the worse, for the best. Let's find out. So, starting in 2015 and 16, many people felt like the sound effects were overused. Some characters were appearing less prominently, and many more factors. But it was officially in 2017 where things really took a turn for the worst. Meggy. Dun dun dun. Even saying that makes me feel I'm in danger. But anyways, yes, in 2017 she was introduced. She was a great character until now, of course. Well, my opinion at least. Many people do not like her because, well, she's too good at everything. That's one of the main reasons. Of course, that was the only one for a while, until we enter 2018, where more original characters were introduced, and they weren't funny enough for the smg4 community. And of course, adding on with the arcs, yeah, it was that added emotional moments. Yeah, it wasn't really going that well. Of course, there were many sources to smg4's downfall, like YouTube, smg4 himself, a Splatoon YouTuber, or Kevin, but none of them. But of course, in my personal opinion, it didn't really ruin the content. That's where we get to 2019. No wait, well, yeah, 18 had some arcs, but none of them were really earth-shattering. But this one was the anime arc, where they somehow turned a weeb to the second most evil person in smg4. I think you know who the first one is. I think anime gets banned. Mario saves anime, but oh no, the villain that was obviously a villain was obviously the villain. Kidnapping and killing a minor character still hurts to this day. So yeah, then of course it changed me forever. But of course, the true downfall was in 2022, as many, for Meggy at least, not for smg4, but for Meggy, where after completing the long life goal, smg4 decided to resort to the most tactical option: give up. and just decide, you know what, let's just toss around some ideas and see what sticks. Oh look, that one sticks, perfect. And of course, nothing else really. Of course, with the YouTube arc, it didn't really change much. They killed off another major character. smg3 tries to be a threatening villain, and yeah, but of course, But and of course another character was introduced that is now getting relevant. How is that even possible? Like that's the solution. You kill off a character, you develop the other character that has a close relationship to the dead character, and you profit. And of course, yeah. And if you're wondering, I'm talking about the movie. The movies as well as the series that Glitch Productions have made. We'll get a separate video. But now moving into the finale, 2021, where there were not a lot of changes. Of course, there was the pointless, awful streams. I'm not the only one that despises them. Most fans, some fans think that they're drawn out, of course, and they're just using it to get the money. They're correct in that regard, at least. So you should just watch the one. You should just watch Mario Place. 10 out of 10 would watch again. But of course, we had the fourth major arc. No, the fifth major arc, the Genesis arc, where SMG4 has an identity crisis. Corrupted Meme shows up. The second evilest guy shows up. Zero. We have SMG1 and 2. No, not the original ones. The blue and yellow guys that just show up in a random video, and then oh hey look, they're important to the plot now. So anyways. Zero. I think the Genesis arc is for the one that is like most inconsistent. It's there, but that not kind of there. It just kind of goes all over the place until oh look, it's conclusion time. Time to kill off a major character this time. Oh boy, yeah, that's a genius move. But you may say, well, do you hate SMG4? No, it's still funny. But of course. That ruined some characters. I was actually going to talk about how they ruined Axel, but he's dead, so that would be kind of sad. But of course, Maggie, let's go deep dive into that real quick. She's angry. She's overly angry, overly sad. almost hurts anyone. She just sucks in general. She was good when her goal wasn't even fulfilled. Like, come on, SMG4. But anyways, of course we have the fans, of course, begging to return. Let me ask you a question. Did the Mario Recalls have personality? Yes, but not all of them, so be quiet about them. They're not... They are important, don't get me wrong, but as a result of the split, most fans have moved on to other similar SMG4 inspired both before and after SMG4 that made similar videos. Some of them watch out of joy, some of them watch because SMG4 sucks. So we just switch it, so we just go to the other channel that has a similar content. Yeah, that will sure work out. Of course, we don't need to get into the other side of things because we don't want to get too toxic. We're not in Chernobyl, okay? We don't want to get that toxic. So yeah, there's the fandom. Just like most fandoms are a mess, but a beautiful mess at that. Like you can just watch and say, "Oh, mamma mia, this is going on too far." Don't worry, those other YouTubers that I mentioned will get a special video about them because they are also entertaining. As I said, SMG4 is still entertaining. Sure, there are some mishaps over the years, but he's still going strong, and he has just hit a milestone. So so all of the decade of all the memes, the randomness has all combined into one fantastic show. But depending on who you ask, but for me, it's still great, and its fate has not been sealed yet. You never know what randomness he'll pull up next. So anyways, thank you for watching this review. Get ready. So Don't worry, I may the next you'll see what next review will be. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a fairly odd one, if you can say it at that. See you next time.